Mimi, I'm coming. Don't stop. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. Yeah. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ursula Ramila, and if you're new here, a warm welcome to you all. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, it's good to see you and have you back. Today is a beautiful day that the Lord has made because your girl, me, is going to see Mimi. I'm off to Shanghai soon, and I am beside myself. Mariah Carey is in China, and she's in Shanghai, thank God, because sometimes these artists, they come and then they are either in Beijing or Guangzhou, which makes it very little bit close to impossible to get there. But she is just around the corner, and I finally managed to secure a ticket. So I am wrapping up, packing, and getting ready to leave to Shanghai. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. This is like the perfect treat after the few weeks that I've had. And I've been craving a live music show. Like I've been craving, my soul has been aching for one. You know, one thing about whenever you see like any live events happening back home in South Africa, I have huge FOMO. And now I can be part of the squad. So I'm very excited. I'm contemplating. I don't know which shoe to take. So I'll be wearing basically all black with some gold touch to my outfit. Yeah, black seems to be the color of the day for me today. So I'm torn between wearing these and these. I don't know. I don't know if I should take both and see how it is going to look. It's a tough one for me. However, that's the least of my worries. Yeah. Let me finish packing this and I'll catch you guys when I'm at the train station. Or I'll catch you guys when I'm making my way. And we have finally arrived. We are scheduled to leave the hotel at 4:30. It's currently like 3:26. So I just want to eat something quickly. My friend got me something because she arrived earlier, so she got me something from Cheesecake Factory. So I just want to eat. Then I need to take a shower, get ready, get all pretty and stuff, because the traffic is not child's play in the city at all. The good thing about the location of the hotel is it's about 3 kilometers from the stadium, which is where the concert is taking place. So it should not be that hectic. However, this is Shanghai and Mimi is in town. So plus it's a Saturday. So everybody will be out in the streets today, best believe. But we are very much on time. So let me eat, shower, get dressed. I don't want my friend to be waiting for me, and I don't want to delay this gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful day. Decided to go with these shoes and this bag just for a pop of color, and this is a jewelry stack, very basic. And yeah, so I'm about to head out. I'm 9 minutes late but yeah, let's go sing. I forgot to show you guys my hair, so I have this touch of gold on going on here situation. So yeah, this is how we look. Let's go and sing our hearts out. Yeah. Okay. Thinking we are late, only to be here very early. Guys, reading is a skill that we clearly don't have. A good trick though, because we thought, I keep on looking at my wrist because I think we came here running, fighting with the, what do you call this, the DD driver, thinking we are late. We get to the gate, they're like, no, you can't go through. We're like, why? We 5 minutes late. They're like, no, you're 5 minutes early.
Trick, they do this in Jamaica. The people, the party people trick the patrons, you know? We don't, the patrons don't get tricked. 3 a.m.
African time. save the earth. Save the planet.
Carried me through desperation to the one that was waiting for me. Shanghai, do you like this one? You won't feel part of me, but I want you definitely. But you know you can't escape it. Oh, but you'll always be my baby. If you linger on, listen to the song. And shake it. Oh, but you'll always be my baby. Thank you so much, Shay. Thank you for being here tonight.
All right. So, feedback on the concert. First of all, it was so funny. We arrived literally 5:25 at the gate, thinking we are late. Then the guards are like, no, 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 no. And we thought they meant we can't go in because they have, I don't know, closed, because it was like nobody was outside. And we were like, wait, so now if you're late, you can't enter? And they're like, no, you are 5 minutes early. I mean, they were like 5 more minutes, then the gates open. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Because on the app, it said arrive 120 minutes before the start of the show. And the time they gave, we did not read it and understand it properly. It said 5:30 to 7:30. Yes. So we thought that's the length of the concert, and we have to be there before 5:30. So hence we was like, we need to leave at 4:30, right? And only to find out, no, we are very, very early, very, very early. But that was very funny. We were like, oh my gosh. But then we got like time to just chill, talk, catch up and all that. So that was really nice. And just be, you know, girls, and just laugh and, you know, catch up and all that jazz. Then the show started. First they had this performer, I think it's like a Chinese superstar. I have no idea who she is. She's giving Tyler. I was like, oh, I guess this is the Tyler, you know, make me that one. So they were going crazy. She performed like 2 or 3 songs. They went crazy. Then she, of which it was about 15 minutes on stage. Then she left and we waited. I remember I checked the time. It was like 7:46, I remember. I was like, is Mimi held up somewhere, or the dress is not doing the things? Then she came out, graced us with her presence, and I don't know, she has a very stiff stage presence, you know, like her face looked a little bit too dead for me, like too, by dead I meant there was no emotion, or like, you know, she was too much in character, if that's a thing, her stage character, I don't know, but it was like, okay, almost like a doll, you know, like a real life doll. The way she moved on stage, the dresses obviously are very, you know, tight fitting and, you know, all that. However, like her face, I was like, okay, like at one point I'm like, can you smile at least? Or I don't know, it looked so different from the old Mariah Carey that we grew up watching. However, that was one thing that I felt like, okay, I didn't like about the concert. The next thing that I felt like I didn't like about the concert was the fact that she had too many outfit changes. Like literally she would sing 4 songs at most, of which maybe some of them it's like she doesn't do the complete song, and then she's gone, and then she's gone for like probably 5 minutes, but it felt very long, to go and have an outfit change. And during the time we are entertained by the back, what do you call them, the I almost said the background, is it background dancers? Yeah, they were the ones doing the most. And I was telling my friend, I feel like I didn't see much of Mimi on stage, and too much of her background dancers and, you know, vocal, the band and everybody on stage more than her. That for me was like a little bit disappointing. The first point about her face, I get that that's probably her character. That was my first time seeing Mariah live, and it's been a minute my girl has been in the limelight, you know. So I guess this is her older self, and I was thinking Mariah Carey from back in my high school days. So that's on my part. But the second one is the one that is for me a little bit unforgiving. Too many dresses, too many outfit changes, and they felt like it was literally after every 10 minutes. At one point we timed her, we're like, yep, she's about to go change, and then she's like gone. So for me, that was the only thing that I felt like, you don't need to change that many dresses, come on now. The song selection was good, was okay. I felt like I could sing like 70-80% of the songs, so I was happy with the song selection. She sang most of the songs that I know, and also it was a beautiful like nostalgic moment where I was like, oh, some songs I totally forgot about them. I was like, oh my goodness, high school days. So that was nice. That was a highlight of the night. And just vibing and dancing and just singing along. Excuse my bad singing if it comes, you know, out in the shots, but I really I enjoyed it. It was really nice to be out, having a girls' night out, and yeah, it was giving grown women out, nice night out vibes. I like that. And also, this is just my type of outing, you know, concerts. I love music, concerts, live shows. That's my type of thing. So yeah, I don't know who's the next artist that's coming. We were talking about it in the car, like, ooh, I wonder who's next. So yeah, that's my feedback on the show. Too many dress changes, very stiff stage presence. It felt at one point like, I don't think at one point she's singing. Like I was watching her mouth. I'm like, it was just too, I don't have the word at this hour of the day, but for me it was just, I didn't feel connected. I didn't feel connection with her being on stage. We kept on like going back to the John Legend concert, where it was so intimate. It was such a beautiful experience. We literally looked and the time was finished. Because why? The man did not go and change too many times. So he stayed on stage for a good while. And when he went away, it felt like, okay, you need a break. You need to catch your... It made sense. But with Mariah, yeah, I'm probably not a diehard fan to really understand all of that. But I just felt like it was... The stage presence was a bit too cold for me. There were moments, I think the second half of the show, that's when she warmed up to the crowd, and that's when we felt like, okay, a little bit of our, you know, Mariah that we used to grow up seeing. But the first half of the show was very cold and rigid in terms of her stage presence. I don't know, nerves maybe, I don't know, but for me that was the only downside, those two things. But I enjoyed the nostalgic memory, down the memory lane songs, and just dancing and having a good time. So I enjoyed that thoroughly. But now I'm going to take a shower because it was hot, and the mosquitoes and all the bugs that you can think of were literally plastering themselves all over us. And didn't help that we were sweating. One thing before I forget, you know, like when you go to Chinese concerts, you sit down. They literally have everybody sitting down, and when a song comes up and you really want to dance, there's a god that's watching you. Obviously he gave up. At one point he was like, you know what, I might as well enjoy the live show. I might as well just have a good time and just let these people do their thing. So we would stand up and dance. Well, we were at the back and there was no one at the last row, the one that was behind us. So that was the good thing about it, that we could stand and dance. It was fun. That was a good thing. But I was just like, oh my goodness, if this concert was anywhere else but here, ooh, child. Firstly, the field area would not have chairs. It would be standing. And yeah. Another thing that a lot of people complained about was the fact that we paid so much money for the sitting area where we sat. We didn't get like complimentary kind of things, for instance a fan or like something to just, you know, fan yourself, or a water bottle. It didn't give. I paid money, too much money, to sit where I'm sitting for like a VIP experience, you know. It just felt like, oh my goodness, I'm just sitting in field, a little bit closer to the stage, but that's about it. But the stage was quite far, actually. It was quite far. We were sitting in the C area and at the back, but the advantage of that is we could get a little bit of like the breeze, because the people that were sitting like the other sections that were packed, they started slowly trickling back to fill in the gaps that were open next to and around us. So a lot of people complaining. Like we met a couple of people, like some Chinese, local Shanghaiese, I think I'm saying that right. The one lady, such a cool mom. She is like a veteran when it comes to music concerts. She was telling us about her last concert that she wanted to attend in the US before COVID was Celine Dion's last show, but then COVID happened and she couldn't go. We spoke so much about concerts and everything. She went up to one of the organizers and she was like, I paid so much money and you guys are giving us, excuse my language, crappy seats. We don't get even a water bottle. We're not getting anything that gives, okay, that's why I paid so much money. And the organizer was just like, lady, go sit down. I did not say pay for this ticket. Number two, I did not organize this. I was not in charge of the packaging of the tickets. I was not part of the team, of which I understand. However, the chairs were not comfortable at all. It was not very comfortable. The sitting, it was just not good. And I think if Mimi wants to give this another try, she should try an indoor venue. You know, yes, you want to maximize on sales and all of that, but an indoor venue maybe will give the infield kind of areas or closer to the stage ticket sales or customers a more elite experience, where we feel like, okay, the chairs are a bit more softer, you are not, and also we were squeezed, the chairs were too close and you couldn't move them, they tied them. So that was another thing that I just feel like they need to make note of that. That's my, if you are an organizer and you are watching this, please make sure that it's very important, like when you're marketing such an international class act, such things really make a huge difference to us fans that are coming to watch. You know, if I'm buying a ticket and I'm looking at, okay, where do I want to sit, I think the amount of money that people pay, it should come with some sort of advantage, you know, because yes, I'm sitting closer to the stage, but what else? You know, that was the biggest argument that a lot of the people were having, that okay, I get I'm closer to the stage, but why are the chairs so close to each other? It's almost like they're even more closer compared to like the stands up the stadium. So that was not nice. And the chairs they were literally one, like the chair that I was sitting on was pinching my behind, I don't want to lie, to a point where I felt like I was numb, and I didn't even recognize it until I didn't realize that my butt my behind was numb from just sitting and pressing against the chairs. Were just not made for some of us. They were not. They didn't think that far. But also the materials of the chairs was too hard. But all in all, it was a good experience. I will give it a solid 7 out of 10. Given everything, a 7 out of 10. There's a lot that they need to improve on. I don't know how the Guangzhou and the Beijing venues were, and how that added on to their experiences. But for me, I feel like the Shanghai venue was not the greatest. It was not the greatest. It was okay to get in and maneuver around and everything, but the duration of me being there during the concert, it was not so pleasant because of those things that I've highlighted. But we live and learn. It was a beautiful life experience, memories made. I'll forever cherish this. So we are just going to hope that the next artist that comes and we are blessed enough to secure a ticket, that they will do right with us, you know, that they will do right. Let me go shower and sleep, because child, I'm tired. Tomorrow morning we are heading back to Wuxi, and just like that, the weekend is OVER. Okay.
Here I find myself again. emotions are valid, but the goal is not to be triggered.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you all. Well, it's a Sunday this side. So I just finished getting ready. I'm about to head downstairs for breakfast. I thought I'll be done in 30 minutes. Joke was on me, and the voice is cracking. Let me go downstairs for breakfast, and then I need to come back, finish packing. and then we need to make our way to the train station. Our mini staycation in Shanghai is over. But
I am adaptable. I am adaptable. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Safe for me to be grounded in the present moment. The balance between problem solving and the universe working itself out. All that I have is all that I need. But to actualize it, I can't doubt, no doubt. My emotions are valid, but the goal is not to be triggered every time. Never mind, it's just life. It's okay for my sanity. I choose peace and I'll forever and always be here.
everyone, I am finally back home. Had good travels and all, but we are back to regular programming. It's Sunday, so that means meal prep time. Before I started my meal prep, I just quickly needed to unpack my suitcase and put everything where it's supposed to be, just so that we have a good, fresh start to the week. You know, I don't like having things like unpacking, lingering, and I don't want to drag that into the week. So I thought, as tired as I am, and it would be lovely to just plunge myself on the couch and just, chill. But we have goals to reach. So meal prep. This week, I am making some lamb chops, sweet potato mash, and broccoli. Very simple, quick. Yeah, like I always say, trying to be time efficient and trying to squeeze in a little bit of rest. I'm currently just catching up on the DDKs. I'm watching Stephanie Sue. Brilliant. You guys can check that out. I feel like she did like a very good breakdown and explanation on every aspect of the case, especially during this past week since it was jury selection week. So I feel like it gives like a nice round wholesome picture of, it's almost like you have eyes into the courthouse of who was there, what they are doing, what their profiles are. And I feel like that is going to be a good start to the trial, as people that are following and watching, to just understand how each and every part works, and also how every person that's involved, how their mindset works, how they generally they approach things, what their tactics are, things to look out for. Lots and lots of interesting takes and lots of interesting things to learn. So that's currently what I'm watching now, in the background, as I'm just gonna be working on this. And then after my meal prep, I'm thinking, before I fully settle down and relax, I will quickly figure out what I will be wearing tomorrow, because it's 34 degrees tomorrow. And initially I had plans to just do like a pants kind of outfit, but now that it's like gonna be so hot and humid, because Tuesday is gonna be raining, so it was already very humid also over the weekend. Not something that I like. That's the one thing about the whooshy weather. It has a way of just draining your soul. The humidity is just next level. And obviously the air quality generally in China is not the greatest, but the humidity, it just reminds you of those things. It for me generally. And it's raining season, so all in all, we are gearing for summer. Not my favorite season also, not my favorite season of the year, but we are going to soldier on and we'll see how we survive this one. So I'm just trying to think of like, which dress do I want to do? I don't want to iron anything. I don't want to steam anything. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what we are going to come up with. However, meal prep for now, and then we'll sort out the wardrobe situation later on. And yeah, I think that's where I'll end also the vlog, because I wanted to keep it like a very cute, short weekend vlog. Come along with me to Mariah Carey. So that's all I will be sharing for this weekend. And yeah, before I end, I just want to say thank you to all of you for your support, watching my vlogs, commenting, and all the new subscribers. Welcome and thank you so much. And I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.
Keep my hand in the fire. Won't learn my lesson till I let it burn, but never lose my desire. Had it from the moment that I felt my first love. I knew I'd never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Shots in my heart, but it bleeds the truth. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo, I'll always have you. Ooh, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo, I'll always have you. Ooh. My inhibitions fade away. Can't think with my head, my gut won't let me change. Try to deny, but you beg me to taste. If I end as the loser, it'd be worth the game. Cause I can never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Always on my heart like a tattoo. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. I swear every time is the last time I let you get up under my skin. I wanna let the ink dry, but wanna try till it's right. Here we go again. If I am love and love is I need you more than I would admit. Please be kind to me, baby. Like a weapon, you slay me forever. Connected like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo, I'll always have you. Ooh, love's a tattoo. Ooh, just like a tattoo, I'll always have you. Ooh.